Alright gang, well I'm going to do a quick update on the EMI unit. It's not really pretty, but you take this lid off, little hatch here, I'll just give you some tips. There's a black case across here, and you can see the top of this circuit board from there. It's facing down, or it's actually faces down. That's not going to tell you anything that what you're looking for. Of course, now this lid won't stay open. I've had it open an hour. What you're looking for is these LEDs in here. Right now, as you can see, that red one is on, and see that golden card to the right. So, let's see if I can do it here. Yeah, that golden card one right there. When that's solid, it's calling for either heat or cool. And right now, I'm actually forced it to auto, and that's a whole nother story. Now, I did call the tech department. Of course, they're not helpful. They want you to get a tech in here, and I kind of explained to them it's going to be $400, and the unit's only $800. So once you spend 2-3 times with a tech, let's do it that way. Once you spend 2-3 times with a tech, you kind of just throw your money away. Now, I'm sort of suspicious this board was bad. And I asked them if there's an internal fuse, and they said no, it's right there. So they don't know. They actually don't know how it works. But I asked them where the control wires were, and they're like, "Well, you see the wires in the connector. They call it the pecker head. Well, there's no control wires like a normal unit. There's no 7-wired or 9-wire setup. They're basically just, I guess, from what I can tell from this is your line-in voltage here. These 3 wires." And it's 220, so you measure out 220 here. Then here's your wires going to your compressor down below, and this board is telling this to turn on, turn off, whatever. And what it is inverter technology, so they're probably just cycling the compressor, or they're actually reducing the power consumption to the compressor instead of just cycling it on and off real rapidly. Probably overcomplicated, but yeah, and frustrating because they're not really going to give you any tech support. There's a hidden button on the inside unit that you can manually push, and I'll do a video of that. I'll probably just pause this and go inside. So right now I've got this forced to what they only give you the option of auto or cool. So I'd set it to auto, even though I'm really wanting to make heat because it's about 60 out today. I would like to make heat and not cool. But it's a good day to kind of tinker with these because it's not ice cold. So you could try to maybe make it. Could probably try to make cool if you wanted to at 60 degrees, or heat, vice versa. It should make good heat at 60. That's what I'm getting at anyway. There's the covers, the black covers that go on top of this circuit board mess. So it's kind of like a car, you know. You got an ECU, got brains of the operation. Like I said, I checked that fuse. That's just an inline fuse for one of the legs or something, just in case you had a little funny business. And I did check, you know, regular voltage coming from the household and all that, and that was good. It's a 220 unit. So let me pause it. Let me walk inside real quick, and I'll show you what I figured out in there. And again, like I said, I did call the tech department. In fact, I called them twice. You know, they're rude, whatever. They don't want to hear it. I looked on the site; it's discontinued, so they're not even selling this. It's a Chinese piece of junk, and they probably can't. They'll just dawdle around until it's out of warranty, and then not give me any parts. Now they did tell me the compressor and coils are good for 10 years, which is not what I saw online. I'd be surprised. I thought these coils were looking kind of weird because they're green, but I think that's actually the coating on them. So I don't know, when I look down inside there, the fans are in, so I gotta be careful, but when I look inside there, I don't really see any kind of weird corrosion and stuff, so I got scared about looking at the outside. I saw that green, but it's not really a corrosion issue or anything like that. I still sort of suspect it's low on Freon, and he did tell me that it should say on the front of the unit, it's got some codes, and it should tell you if you're low on Freon or not, but this one isn't doing it. But I still don't trust that. But okay, EMI split. Let me go ahead and pause it right here, and I'll walk inside and show you what I know in there. Alright, so we're back in the inside unit, and I went ahead and took the cover off where the connections are there. Now, if you read in the book, and it's going to be wrong, if you look down through this book, it tells you about, I'm going to get into the shadows, how to manually operate with remote control. And then in this picture here, It shows the manual control button down there. Okay, so now we're going to look at that. And that's probably where all the wires go. And that's underneath the cover. So I'm underneath the cover. There's where the wires go. And my car's in the way. So if you think the button's over here and push all this nonsense, it's not going to work. The button's actually right there. And what you do is you just click it, and click it. And I confirmed that it works exactly like the instructions said. So the instructions say manual control button, right side of the unit. That's wrong. But the manual control button, forced auto is the first one, and that's what I'm on right now. And then the second one is forced cool. And when you're on forced cool, the display up at the top will say FC instead of the temperature. And then if you press it one more time, it goes off. Now, obviously, if you ever worked on heat and air, you don't want to really rapid cycle an air conditioning unit, so there's delays. When I clicked it to first forced auto, there was about a minute delay before everything happened. So I walked outside, I looked at it, I fumbled around on my phone a little bit, and then it started coming on. So, all right, so we've been in forced auto, and I've got the temp set 76. I actually got it set on 86 on the remote, but I think because I'm using forced, it's overrode the remote, and that's fine, so don't care. So we're going to just do a quick IR test, and as you can see, we're really just running ambient 70. That should be running 85 degrees out that vent, maybe even 100. I've seen this come out at 100, and these are really handy. And it's a good idea when a machine is running good, and especially on this unit, but any machine, is take a few readings while it's running good, so you know when it's running bad that 70 is definitely not the normal temperature. So probably not working right. Although the compressor to me outside sounds like it's on, and that tells me we're back to low freon, which that's probably what the problem is. It's just paying to get somebody to vacuum it down, check the leak, and all that nonsense is going to cost me probably more than $400. But we'll see. I'm still not giving up on it. I really should have bought a different unit. I should know better. I know better, but I got talked into it. And yeah, I did go through all the voltages. Like I said, took the meter out. I took, not this screwdriver, but real screwdrivers. I tightened all the connections all around, inside and outside, with the power off. It never hurts to do that. After it's sat a couple years and the heat and cool, remember you're outside, and this isn't always temperature controlled. You know, it's good to check all your electrical connections. And all that seemed good. Voltages seemed good. Got 240 and 240 on 240 leg to leg and 120 leg to ground. So that's correct. So yeah, frustrating. I don't know. I didn't really want to work on it today, but I thought I'd call the company and just for kicks. I've called them a few times before. They usually don't answer on Fridays. It's kind of funny, but they did, and they were real grouchy about it. It's EMI, and then here's the company. They're in Utica, New York, and I use that phone number. And then you press 3 for the tech. You're supposed, if you're a homeowner and press 1, they just tell you you're a homeowner and you can't work on your own unit. So don't think these are do-it-yourselfers. I don't think they were really actually ever advertised as a do-it-yourselfer, but just kind of keep that in mind. And then yeah, you press 3 and then it kind of goes on from there. But okay, so yeah, but I'm gonna let it run a little while. I've got regular heat going, and I'm gonna let her just sit a little bit and see if it maybe decides to do something more than just kind of piddling around. But that's all I got for now. Old Blue Accord with the EMI unit. Please like and subscribe, so I'll keep doing these videos. And thanks again for watching. Have a good day.